Hello students, it is the second part of the poem Rain on the Roof written by Kurt Skinney, an American renowned poet. In this video, we will read and understand the third stanza of the poem. Dear students, as we discussed in the previous video, the first and the second stanza, in which we learnt that the poem Rain on the Roof, the poet expresses his love for nature and praises the beauty of nature. The poet says that when the clouds filled with rain vapors float in the sky, everybody feels thrilled. It is very enjoyable to hear the pattering sound of soft rain on the shingles of the roof. Let's start with the stanza. The lines of stanza 3 are: now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone to regard the darling dreamers ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I listen to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. In this stanza, agony means past, list is listen to, refrain here means the noise of the rain. Now, the explanation of this stanza is here. The poet's train of thoughts takes him to the memory of his mother, who is no longer alive now. As he had told in the previous stanza that rain brings memories of the past. It is the memory of his mother. In the past, he remembers how she loved her children while they were sleeping and dreaming at night. She fondled her children softly until morning before leaving them to do her daily chores. The poet can still feel that his mother is looking at him as he listened to the song made by the drops falling on the rooftop of his room. The sound pitter-patter of the rain makes him correlate his past with his present. That's why the poet is moved by the sound of the rain and the raindrops on the shingles of his room. Whenever he hears this sound, it brings back memories of the past, and he is reminded of his mother who is not alive now. Now let's discuss some questions based on stanza 3. The very first question is, Whom does the poet remember so fondly? And here is the answer. He remembers his deceased mother, his mother who is not alive now. The second question is, where is the poet's mother now? As we all know, as we discussed in the poem, that she had died, means the mother of the poet had died. Next question is question 3. Whose fond look is the poet feeling? The poet is feeling the fond look of his mother. When in the poem, when the poet listens to the sound of the rain, at that time he remembers his mother, and he is feeling the fond look of his mother in that sound. Now the next question is, what music is he listening to? He is listening to the music of raindrops that was falling or that is falling on the poet's roof. Now next we will discuss some literary devices that are used, that has been used in this poem. The very first we are going to discuss is rhyming scheme. The poet has used the rhyming scheme as A, B, C, B, D, E, F, E. It is the rhyming scheme. The rhyming scheme is A, B, C, B, D, E, F, E. It is the rhyming scheme that is followed in this poem. Next is alliteration. It means the repetition of a consonant sound. The repetition of consonant sound is alliteration in two or more consecutive words, like in humid hover, H sound is repeating. Press pillow, P sound is repeating. And in second stanza, busy being, rain roof. And in stanza 3, memory my mother and darling dreamers. In these words, the poet has used the literary device alliteration. Here the repetition of consonant sound can be seen. Now third is onomatopoeia, the use of sound words to create a dramatic effect. For example, in the first stanza, patter. Patter is the use of sound word. It is a sound made by the raindrops. In the second stanza, tinkle patter, sound made by raindrops. Again, the sound patter in the third stanza. Next is personification. It is treating a non-living thing as a living being. In the first stanza, darkness has been personified when the poet says that it is sad. In the second stanza, recollection is personified when the poet says that they weave dreams. Now next is transferred epithet, the use of an adjective with a noun when it refers to another noun. In first stanza, melancholy darkness. The darkness is not melancholy, but it refers to the sad people. In second stanza, dreamy fancies. It doesn't mean that the fancies are dreamy, but refers to the people who have dreams. So dear students, I hope you all understood this lyrical poem of Court Skinny, and thank you. Have a wonderful day ahead.